Hi everybody, this is Renita of Teachable Resourceful Learners. Today I am going to teach you how to create a digital classroom using PowerPoint to create the digital classroom slides that are trending now. So let's get started. Right here, this is an example of digital classrooms. These right here are 4 JPEGs because first I saved them as a JPEG after creating them in PowerPoint. That's just a matter of the click of a button. Everything on here is removable, and I'm going to show you how you start and how you finish. But let me talk about these first. This one right here has a smart board, 2 chairs, a table, a sign, a clock, a window, and behind it there is a fence with some ivy on it. When I first started, I start with the background, which is the wall and the floor, and everything is just layered. Because this is a PowerPoint and not a JPEG, if I click this on, you will see the dots. That means it is movable. Okay. The clock is movable. Smart board is movable. Everything is movable because it is not saved as a JPEG. When it is in PowerPoint, everything is movable. The window's movable. You can see that the fence and the ivy is behind it, and I have this flush to the floor. With this particular slide, I can go up to Home, and I can click New Slide. I can duplicate the selected slide. If I duplicate this slide, I'm going to get this slide. If I hit Slide from Outline, I'm going to get one of these. Reuse slides is if you want to use a slide from another PowerPoint. So let's get started. I'll just duplicate it and you'll see what happens. You get a new slide that's going to come right here. Duplicate just like that one. All right. Here's another one that I did. This one is welcome. It has a chair, it has a bookshelf, it has a sign, the same window, just a different background. The clouds, the sky, the grassy area were all together, and I added the sun, and it's transparent. So this is what this one looks like. This one right here is my favorite one, and this is the one that I'm going to use. It's really simple. Welcome to 4th grade. It has a bookshelf, the chair, the tables, the windows, and it says, AKA teachers have class, because I'm a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. My students know that, and I want them to know a little bit about myself, because this particular group of students I'm not going to meet ever, and probably until like October 21st. So I just wanted to start with this. And again, everything on here is removable. So let's get started, and I'm going to show you how to start. Right here is what you're going to start with. You're going to start with a blank slide. But normally yours is going to say title. So what you do, you go to layout, which is up here, and you hit blank slide, and you get a blank slide. So now let's start. We want to start with the floor and the wall. So I'm going to go to Insert. I'm going to go to Picture. Under Picture, I'm going to click Online Pictures. Okay, it's going to take some time for it to load. When it comes up right here, I need it to be transparent so it doesn't have a background, and I'm going to type in transparent wall and floor. I'm going to hit enter, and let's see what comes up. I have Creative Commons only because those are the walls and floors that you can use, but you need to make sure you check copyright. I'm going to just go through these and see which ones I like the best. Okay. For the sake of time, I'm going to choose one at the top. I'm going to choose this one because it already has a window on there. So it has a window, has a wall, has a floor. I'm going to extend this one. If you're not a teacher and you're an administrator, you're a counselor or a librarian, and you have to have a classroom, say in Canvas or Google Classroom or Microsoft Teams, this will work too. So here's my window. I don't have to add a window, but if I wanted to add a window, I'm going to just show you how to do it. Again, you go to Insert, you go to Pictures, you go to Online Pictures. In this particular classroom, I'm going to add a shelf. Okay, so I'll put in transparent shelf. I want something that looks a little realistic for the classroom. And you can see what they have. I'm going to use this one because it's the one I've been sticking with. So let's insert it. When you insert it, you can see it's real large. I don't need it to be this real large, so I'm going to make it smaller. I'm going to put this shelf under the window, but it's a little tall, so I'm going to decrease the size, pull it back up. For this classroom, I'm going to make it a long shelf, so it's taking up most of the wall. If I don't want it up against the wall, I can move it. And in some classrooms, we have two, so you can see the dots around the perimeter. I'm going to go to my home, and I'm going to hit copy, but I'm going to duplicate it. In duplicating, you get the exact same thing, and I'm going to put this shelf like in the front of the room, and I'm going to make this one a little bit smaller. And I'm going to increase the size of it because I like books. Okay, so that's that. I think I want a chair. So again, we're going to go to Insert, Pictures, Online Pictures, Search. Let's go with transparent chair. Okay, what kind of chair do I want? Since we can be creative and have whatever kind of chair we want. And this is a digital classroom. It is not a real classroom. I think I am going to pick a chair. I think I'm going to pick this blue chair. And I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to pick the blue chair, and I'm going to pick a yellow chair. So I picked two chairs. So you can pick more than one object at a time and hit insert. So you unclick it. So I'm gonna play with the yellow one. I'm gonna move the yellow one here, and I'm gonna put it right here, but I'm gonna make it just a little bit smaller. Same thing with the blue. I'm gonna make it smaller. I think I wanna put this here on the wall, but I had a shelf. I'm gonna move the shelf over a little bit. And you see when I move the chair, when I move the shelf, I'm sorry, the chair is in front of it. That's okay. I'm gonna delete this because I don't need these words. I'm gonna come down here and delete these words because I don't need them. All right, this chair, I'm gonna put this chair on the floor right here. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. I'm gonna move the bookcase back over. And now you see the bookshelf is like in front of the chair. I don't like that. So I'm gonna click on the chair, go up here to picture format, and I'm gonna hit send backwards. So when I send it backwards, it looks like the shelf is in front of the chair, and that's what I want. All right, so this is gonna be like the library area in there, and I'm gonna leave this one right here, just make this a little bit smaller. Okay, what else do I want in my classroom? There's some blank space here. I need something here. So let's go to insert, pictures, online pictures. I need some kind of classroom clock. So I'm gonna put clock. I didn't put transparent, so you can see what happens in the search. Okay, this looks cute. An apple clock, so I'm going to insert the apple clock. And as you can see, this is what happens when you don't use transparent. All of this is going to be in your picture, so you don't want this. So we're going to delete this. We're going to go back to insert. We're going to go to pictures, online pictures. We're going to hit transparent clock. Okay, so I have some more clocks. It doesn't even really matter what clock you choose, just something that suits your eye. I'm gonna do a blue clock, and I'm gonna insert it. You can see now it's transparent. I'm gonna make it smaller. I'm gonna click on this. I'm going to delete this because I don't need this. Okay, so this is my simple classroom. It has a clock, a window, a bookshelf, and something like that. Okay, so I need to have some kind of message so you know it's a classroom. This could be like your reading area in the classroom. And if you're in an older building, you have windows that look like that, so we're good. So I'm gonna hit transparent classroom sign. Let's just see what comes up. If you want one that says rules, you can type in transparent classroom rules, classroom quote, or whatever, and these are the things that come up. do something different. Okay. I'm going to use welcome, and I'm going to use a chalkboard. I'm going to insert both of those. They should be coming any minute now. Okay, good. Click in the clear part. This chalkboard, I'm going to make it smaller. This welcome, I'm going to make it smaller. And sometimes we use all the available space that we have in the classroom. And that's what we're going to do for the welcome sign. We're going to put the welcome sign over the window like this. Let's make it a little bigger. There we go. Let's hang it right here. So that's our welcome sign. So we're going to welcome everybody to class. Right here, we have a clipboard. We're going to put the clipboard right here. I'm going to make this a little bigger right there. It's hiding the window. That's okay. The shelf, I'm going to make the shelf a little bit narrower. I'm going to move the shelf. I'm going to put the shelf over here behind a chair. And now move the clock up a little bit. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, so you got a little bit more space on the bookshelf. Over here. Okay, good. So then I'm going to put this right here. All right, so I'm going to click this on. I need to send this to the back. Nope, don't need it to come to the back. I made a mistake, so I'm going to hit the undo send to back button. Bring it here. And this chair right here, I'm going to click here in the free space. The chair, I'm going to move this right here. This chair, I'm going to bring it forward. Bring to the front. Move this in the back. Move the chair over a little bit. Do I want to make this a little bit taller? I think I'll make it just a little bit taller. Make it a little bit wider so it'll kind of go in front of the window. A little bit. So now this is the basic classroom. Now, I'm going to go here to insert, and I'm going to add a text box. I need to insert a text box right here. I'm going to put my text box right here. I'm going to type my message. So I want it to be in black. You can go here and you can change the font to whatever you want. Let's use a Black Lives. It's going to be 18, but I'm going to make it a little better, larger. Let's go with 20. And I am going to put on here, happy first day. Happy first day of school. I'm going to put my last name. I'm going to be called Miss Stevens. Miss Stevens. Uh-oh. I moved something, so I'm going to hit this. So to go back. Click back on this. In my text box, I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to center it. And this is pretty much what my classroom would look like using PowerPoint. And as you can see, you start with the background and you just start layering everything. Now, if you don't want this window here, you can find a wall and a floor that doesn't have the window, and you can do the same thing. Go to insert picture and add your window. So I'm satisfied with it. Happy first day of school, Miss Stevens. Those are my only words, so I don't need to check because I know they're spelled right. So now, this is how you save it. You go to File. You go to File, go down to Save. And now it's saved as a PowerPoint. But I want to save this as a JPEG so I can use it in Canvas or Google Classroom or Microsoft Teams or wherever, or you might even want to put it in a Google slide as a picture. So you're going to go to Save As. I'm going to save it in my documents. It says Digital Classroom Video, and I'm going to put Digital Classroom blue and yellow. I don't want it to be a PowerPoint, so I'm going to save it as a JPEG and hit Save. And it will be saved in my documents. And right here where it says, which slides do you want to export? I'm going to put just this one. And it's going to save for me. So, this is how you create a digital classroom in PowerPoint and save it as a JPEG. I'm going to show you one more thing. This is a blank slide. I want to change it to this slide right here. And I want to say to you, thank you. If you need help, you can find me at Teachable. Teachable Resourceful Learners.com. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can like my you can like my Facebook page, which is Teachable Resourceful Learners. If this is too complicated for you or you don't have the time to do it, I will gladly make your slide for you for $10, and I will email it to you in a JPEG. I will mail it to you in a JPEG, capital letters. I will mail it to you in a JPEG in 223 days. And if that's something you think you want to do, you can go to my website, Teachable Resourceful Learners, under Contact, and it has all the information for you. Again, I want to thank you for watching this video on how to make your virtual classroom in PowerPoint. Bye.